I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Could there be a little relief from our current gas pains? Oil industry analysts say prices at the pump could be dropping significantly in the weeks and months ahead, down to the $3.50 range by summer, reportedly because of a strengthening U.S. dollar. The $4 plus gas prices are always a topic of conversation at West End Barbershop in Middletown, where the shop's owner was among those who doesn't expect to see any significant price decline anytime soon.
The question is, how long will it take? And right now, it seems like every time it goes up, the next day the pump goes up. So why is it taking so long for it to go down, whereas it always goes quickly up? No one's fighting it. We're sitting back and letting it happen, and the government's letting it happen, and nobody's happy about that.
For Middletown resident John Cooper, the high gas prices have made his transportation choice an easier one.
If I get a car, I'll be in debt. You know, couldn't be able to keep up with the payments and nothing because I got to pay for gas for the car. And I'm on disability, so I can't afford to drive.
Currently, gas prices in New York State on average are $1.10 higher per gallon than this time last year, and they're almost 24 cents a gallon higher than a month ago. Elsewhere, a group of Wawarsingtown residents say the wet spring weather has made a long-standing flooding problem even worse, and those who live over New York City's Delaware Aqueduct are renewing their call for action. The spring rains led to the release of more than 820 million gallons a day from the Roundout Reservoir to prevent overflowing, but that extra water flooded homes along Route 209, homes that sit on top of cracks in the aqueduct. Residential victims say there's also evidence of further E. coli and coliform bacteria contamination within their water wells. Results from a study of the aqueduct leak are due to be released this summer. Ulster County Executive Michael Hines says the county will keep its legal options open in the interim. The city's Department of Environmental Protection had proposed a project to fix the aqueduct leaks by 2019. An Ellenville man is due in court tomorrow following his arrest on a felony aggravated animal cruelty charge. Ellenville police arrested 25-year-old Woody Basden following an incident last week. Police say Basden was walking his own pit bull down Center Street when they were approached by another pit bull. According to witnesses, Basden stabbed that dog, then chased it into a yard where he stabbed it again several times. The dog died of the stab wounds on Sunday. Basden has claimed he was acting in self-defense. Ellenville police say he had no visible marks on him and that there were no witnesses to back up his story. Looks like you'll face tougher penalties soon if you're caught texting while driving. The state assembly is expected to do what the Senate did last week and pass a new bill that sets fines at $150 and adds a 2-point penalty to your driver's license. The new state law would also allow police to pull people over simply for texting while driving, something they haven't been able to do at this point. Recent studies have shown that the distraction of texting while driving can be even more dangerous than driving while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. And it was a reminder of why many of you prefer to live in a small town. About 200 people, most dressed in pink, gathered on East Main Street in the Sullivan County village of Jeffersonville Sunday morning to sing and dance in support of Cara Passante, a lifelong village resident and mother of 2 who's battling breast cancer. The so-called flash mob gathering was organized through months of Facebook recruitment efforts without Cara's knowledge. Her husband Craig brought her down to Main Street so she could witness what her friends had put together for her. They sang and danced to songs like Beat It and I Will Survive. Cara Passante is currently undergoing chemotherapy following a double mastectomy. She said what happened Sunday lets her know that living in Jeffersonville, you are never, never alone. Well, if you enjoyed the weather today, you will love the forecast for the next 2 days. Tomorrow will be sunny and pleasant with temperatures getting up around 70 degrees. More sunshine in the area again on Wednesday with the temperatures returning to the low 70s. To stay on top of what's happening locally and anywhere news breaks, keep clicking back here at Record Online, and you'll get all the news in detail when you pick up tomorrow's edition of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.